You have been speaking to the most powerful force within you, your subconscious mind, and it has never failed to respond. The question is not whether it hears you, but what you have been telling it. Every thought, every belief, every feeling you have accepted as true has been faithfully recorded and expressed in your experience. Your mind obeys. For years, perhaps, you have wondered why certain patterns repeat in your life, why peace seems to elude you when you seek it most, why success appears to favor others while you struggle. But the answer has never been outside of you. It has been within, in the silent chambers of your subconscious mind, where every impression you have given, it is working day and night to express itself. This is not punishment. This is law. The subconscious mind is impersonal. It does not judge your thoughts as good or bad. It simply accepts what you impress upon it and brings it forth into your experience. And this is your great hope, for if you have been impressing limitation, fear, and struggle upon it, you can now impress faith, abundance, and peace. The law that has worked against you will now work for you. What you accept inwardly, you experience outwardly. Let me show you where the difficulty lies. You may have been praying for success while believing in failure. You may have affirmed abundance while feeling poor. You may have spoken words of peace while your heart was filled with anxiety. And the subconscious mind, faithful servant that it is, responds not to your words, but to your belief. I have seen this countless times. A man comes to me and says, I have been affirming prosperity for months, but nothing changes. When I ask him what he truly believes about money, he tells me, well, it's hard to come by. You have to struggle for it. People like me don't get rich. You see, his affirmation was merely words upon the surface. But beneath, in the subconscious, a contrary belief was operating, and that belief was the one being demonstrated. The subconscious mind accepts what is felt as real. It does not argue with you. It does not resist. It simply mirrors back to you the nature of your habitual thinking. If you have been thinking thoughts of limitation, your life reflects limitation. If you have been dwelling on fear, your circumstances reflect fear. This is not cruelty, this is law. And law, when understood, becomes your greatest ally. Many people do not realize they are programming their minds throughout the day. They wake in the morning and immediately begin rehearsing their problems. They look at their bank account and feel anxiety. They think of their work and feel burdened. They consider their health and feel concerned. Each of these thoughts is an instruction to the subconscious mind. Each feeling is a command, and the mind obeys. It obeys when you are conscious of what you're doing, and it obeys when you are not. It obeys your faith, and it obeys your fear. It is completely impartial. This is why Scripture tells us, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The word heart here means the subconscious mind, the feeling nature within you that accepts or rejects every thought. Think of a garden. If you plant seeds of worry, you will harvest anxiety. If you plant seeds of doubt, you will harvest failure. The soil does not care what you plant. It simply grows what you give it. Your subconscious mind is the same. It is the creative medium through which your thoughts take form. Now, I want you to understand something very important. You are not a victim of your subconscious mind. You are its master when you choose to be. The difficulty is that most people do not realize they have been training their minds in the wrong direction. They have been feeding it images of lack when they desire abundance. They have been giving it feelings of inadequacy when they long for confidence. And the mind, faithful as always, has produced exactly what was impressed upon it. But here is the glorious truth. You can change this pattern today, in this very moment. The subconscious does not hold grudges. It does not remember yesterday's mistakes. It responds only to the present impression. When you change your thought, you change your experience. The subconscious is the servant of belief. You see now how faith turns the invisible into form? Your subconscious mind is the bridge between your thoughts and your experience. It is the means by which divine intelligence, which is infinite, perfect, and always available, expresses through you. When you truly grasp this, you realize that success and peace are not distant goals to be achieved. They are present realities to be accepted. The infinite does not withhold anything from you. It is you who have been withholding from yourself through negative belief. I have watched people transform their entire lives by changing one fundamental belief. A woman who believed she was unworthy discovered that she was a divine expression of life itself, and her circumstances changed to reflect that new belief. A man who believed success was for others realized that the same creative power that works for anyone works for him, and opportunities began to flow toward him naturally. This is not magic. This is mental and spiritual law. When you align your conscious belief with the infinite good that already exists, your subconscious mind becomes the channel through which that good is made, manifest in your life. You are beginning to sense that quiet power within you. It has always been there. You have simply been using it in the wrong direction. Faith is imagination directed toward good. Now let me give you the method by which you reprogram your mind for success and peace. This is not a process that requires strain or effort. It requires only understanding and acceptance. First, you must become aware of your habitual thoughts. Throughout your day, notice what you are saying to yourself. When a challenge arises, what is your immediate thought? When you think of your future, what do you see? When you consider your worthiness, what do you feel? These habitual patterns are the programs running in your subconscious mind. Most people discover that they have been their own worst enemy. They have been affirming limitation without realizing it. Every time they say, "I can't afford that," they are programming lack. Every time they say, "That's just my luck," they are programming failure. Every time they say, "I'm not good enough," they are programming inadequacy. But awareness is the beginning of change. When you become conscious of these patterns, you can interrupt them. You can say, "That is the old belief. I reject it. I choose a new thought now." Second, you must give your subconscious mind a new image to work with. This is where affirmation and visualization become powerful. But remember, it is not the words that create. It is the feeling. It is the acceptance. It is the quiet conviction that what you are affirming is already true in the invisible realm of mind. Let me give you an example. If you desire success in your work, do not merely repeat the words, I am successful. Instead, feel what it would be like to be successful. Imagine yourself completing your tasks with ease and confidence. See yourself receiving recognition and reward. Feel the satisfaction of work well done. Dwell in that feeling until it becomes natural to you. The subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between a real experience and one vividly imagined with feeling. When you imagine success with conviction, your subconscious accepts it as real and begins to arrange circumstances to match that inner reality. Can you feel that calm certainty stirring within you now? I knew a man who was struggling in his business. Every day he worried about bills, clients, and competition. His mind was filled with images of failure. One day he understood this principle, and he began a new practice. Each night before sleep, he would close his eyes and imagine himself successful. He would see his business thriving, his clients satisfied, his finances abundant. He did this with feeling, not wishful thinking, but with genuine acceptance that it was already done in mind. Within months, his business began to change. New opportunities appeared. Clients sought him out. Problems that had seemed insurmountable resolved themselves. Was this coincidence? No. It was law. He had reprogrammed his subconscious mind, and his outer world reflected his inner conviction. Third, you must practice forgiveness and release. Many people sabotage their own success because they are carrying resentment, guilt, or bitterness. These negative emotions are like poison in the subconscious mind. They block the flow of good. If there is anyone you need to forgive, including yourself, do it now. Not for their sake, but for yours. Say quietly within yourself, I fully and freely forgive. I release this person to their highest good, and I release myself to mine. There is only love, harmony, and peace in my mind. As you do this sincerely, you will feel a weight lift from you. The subconscious mind is freed to work on your behalf when it is not burdened with old grievances. 4. Practice gratitude as though your desire is already fulfilled. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can hold. When you give thanks for something before you see it, you're impressing your subconscious with the feeling of already having it. Each morning and evening, give thanks for the success and peace you desire. Say with feeling, I give thanks for the infinite intelligence that guides me. I give thanks for the prosperity that flows to me. I give thanks for the perfect peace that fills my mind. As you do this, you are not trying to convince yourself or God. You are simply aligning your consciousness with what is already true in divine mind. And this is where understanding becomes demonstration. The 5th principle is consistency. The subconscious mind responds to habitual thought patterns. One day of positive thinking will not undo years of negative conditioning, but 30 days of consistent, faithful practice will create a new pattern. 60 days will deepen it. In time, success and peace will become your natural state of mind, and therefore your natural experience. I want you to understand that this is not about forcing or controlling outcomes. This is about aligning yourself with the infinite good that already exists. Divine intelligence knows the way. Your subconscious mind knows how to bring forth what you impress upon it. Your only task is to give it the right impression and trust the process. When doubt arises, and it will, do not fight it. Simply return to your inner conviction. Say to yourself, I know that my subconscious mind is now bringing this into manifestation. I rest in faith. Then release it and go about your day with peace. Think of a moment when you believed and it worked. Perhaps as a child you believed you would learn to read, and you did. You believed you would make friends, and you did. That same principle is at work. Now, belief sets the law in motion. Faith releases it to work. The law that has worked against you will now work for you. You are not learning something new today. You are remembering something you have always known. Your mind has always obeyed your deepest beliefs. It has never failed you. It has only been faithful to what you have given it. From this moment forward, give it something worthy. Give it images of success, feelings of peace, thoughts of abundance, and convictions of worthiness. Speak to it as you would speak to a trusted friend, with kindness, with confidence, with faith. Each night as you prepare for sleep, impress upon your subconscious the reality you desire. See it clearly, feel it deeply, accept it completely, then release it in perfect trust, knowing that while you sleep, the infinite intelligence within you is working to bring it forth. And each morning as you wake, give thanks that it is already done, not in wishful hoping, but in quiet, knowing. The invisible has already taken form in mind. The outer manifestation is simply a matter of time. You are one with divine intelligence. The same power that created the stars, the oceans, and every living thing is flowing through you now. It does not withhold. It does not play favorites. It simply responds to belief. Your mind obeys. It has always obeyed. Now you know what to tell it. Go forward in peace. Go forward in faith. Go forward knowing that success is not something you must chase. It is something you accept. Peace is not something you must earn. It is something you claim. The subconscious mind is yours to direct. The creative power of the universe is yours to use. The infinite good of God is yours to receive. What you accept inwardly, you experience outwardly, and so it is.